Okay, now let's install Gamelift and build our server and client and see if everything is working. First, in our project folder, go to source and make a copy of the Editor.Target file. Rename it by changing the editor to server. Then edit it with Notepad. Wherever you see editor, just change it to server. Now save it. Make a new folder and call it plugins. Open Gamelift plugin zip file. I will provide a link in the description so you can download it. Keep in mind, this will only work with Unreal version 5.4. Unzip the Gamelift plugin in your folder. Next, we are going to open the project. Go to Build.cs. Add a new dependency, GameLiftServerSDK. Close the project and generate Visual Studio files. Open the project again. If you're using Rider uproject like I am, make sure you always open your project this way by using the Edit with JetBrains Rider. Next is our game mode, which we already have one, but it's a game mode base. Game mode base are usually for single player, and game mode contains a few more functionalities that makes it better to use for multiplayer games. Let's make a new game mode. Open the editor, tool, C++ class, find game mode in all classes. I'm going to name it TP Game Mode, make sure it's public, and save it in the Game Modes folder. Next, go to the uproject file. Here I have Amazon documentation open. I will provide a link in the description. Scroll down until you see this. Copy and add it to your project. I'm just going to delete game mode base to avoid any confusion later. Now let's keep scrolling until we find the code for the header file. Copy GameLiftServerSDK. Copy the log. We are not going to copy the constructor as our class has a different name, but we can copy everything else. Let's make our constructor. Oh, and I forgot to copy this line too. Let's generate the definitions now. Scroll down a bit more to find the CPP code. Copy the log. We won't need any of the code in the constructor. It has to do with spawning a character, but we already have that taken care of. Copy the BeginPlay. And copy everything in init Gamelift. Scroll up and remove AWS region, access key, secret key, and session token. Now that the plugin is set up, let's run and build our server and client. These errors are due to me deleting the game mode base. It's not important. Let's make a blueprint from our game mode. Set your controller and play a character. Next, go to Project Settings, Maps and Modes, and set the game mode. Make sure you have your maps set up also. And make sure you have it in the list of maps to include. Close everything. We could have done this earlier, but anyway. Select Development and Server. Right-click on the project name and build it. This might take a while. When it's done, change it back to Development Editor and run it. Next, go to Platform, Windows. You should have a Build.Target. One with the name of your project and one with server in the name. I'm going to first build a client by selecting the first one, then package project. I'm going to make a new folder to keep the server and client builds. When it's done, do the same thing again, this time with the server. Go where you built your server. Then project name, binaries, Win64. Open Notepad. Actually, we need to go to server folder, then engine, extras, redist, enus, and copy the path of the file. Paste it in your notepad. Remove the quotes and everything before engine. Add the following. I will provide it in the description. Now save the file in your project. Project name, binaries, Win64. Select all files so that you can save it as a .bat file. Name it install.bat. Next, we need to add the OpenSSL files to our server. Again, the link for the files will be in the description below. Copy the libs file and add it to your Win64 directory. Next, we are going to install AWS command line interface. Link in the description. Download and install this. Next, go to your AWS account and log in. Create one if you don't have it. Once you are in, look for IAM. Then go to Users, create a new user, name it whatever you want, then attach a policy. Create one, select JSON and replace the lines. Again, it will be in the description below. Click Next. You can name it whatever you want. Back to Users again. Create, attach policies. This time, add the policy you just created. Click on the user and go to Credentials. Create an access key. Select command line. Next, open command prompt and type AWS configure. Copy your access key and your secret key. You can change your region here. I will leave it as the default. Next, we need to upload our server build. Go to your server build and copy as path. Add it to the command. It will be in the description below. In build version, you can put any number that you want. Put the name of your project here. Run the command. It will take a minute at first before starting. Now that it is uploading, we can go to GameLift servers. if you click on builds, you should see your build being uploaded. When it's done and its status is ready, you can create a fleet. Fleet type is on demand. Select the type of instance you'd like to use. For the game path, go to your server in Win64 directory. Click on the server executable and copy as path. Paste it in, remove the quotes, and everything before your project's name. Now go to EC2 settings and add a port. Type is UDP, the range is 777, the IP range is 0.0.0.0/0. Now your fleet is being created. This will take some time. You can see the log of what is happening also if you go to the Events tab. Once it's active, we can create a game session. Replace this by your fleet ID. You can change the name and the player count if you want. Then run the command. This will give us an IP address to connect to. I will go to where I built my client first. I'm going to make a shortcut to access it and add some properties to it. Now run the client. We are not connected yet. This is just a standalone game. Let's run a second instance of the game client. Copy the IP. Press the tilde key on your keyboard to open the command. Then type in open and paste your IP. You can also add the port here, but it's not necessary. Hit enter to connect to the server. Now this client is on the server. Let's do the same with the other client to see if we can see each other. Here we go, both clients connected to our dedicated server. One thing that you should always do after you're done testing is always delete your fleet and build. Again, all the links are going to be in the description below. Join the Discord, like if this was useful to you, and subscribe to see more tutorials as we build our replicated combat system.